That's my sandwich.
Guy.
Welcome to Magnificent Man Hour. From my house, somewhere in the ghetto, somewhere in New Jersey, we have your hosts, Drew, Rick, Dave, and myself, Fear God. Also, J-Lo. Welcome to the Magnificent Man Hour.
Hi, welcome to the worst episode ever of the Magnificent Man Hour. Set the tone, yo. Set the
know
tone.
the thing was there. Fuck, this is
You put the skull there.
this is my house.
Happy
Oh
Halloween.
man, I'm loud. Where's my thing?
There's your thing.
What number am I?
You're number you're number 3.
Yeah, turn me down too. I'm
Which
getting all
one's three?
distortion.
You're the third one to that one. The one that says 3.
Yeah, they're all the way up. What number's Dave?
Dave's 2.
Turn me down. Turn me down.
How's that, Dave?
A little bit more. A little more.
Actually,
Your sandwich, Steve.
That's like sandwich.
Yeah, I got. They should be right there.
all right, so we blew it.
There should be another roll in the what's it called in the pantry.
We're
Closet.
talking about sandwiches.
Oh shit! I can't drink beer with this on.
Where's beer guys? Oh, beer guys straws are at the warehouse. All right, well,
There's straws here, apparently.
Where?
According to the handy cander. The candy hander.
candy hander.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Yo.
we're supposed to do this during trick or treating, but
Ask
it took
her
too long
where's
to
the
set up.
straws.
All right, guys. All right, so happy Halloween. Dave, what are you supposed to be today?
I'm eating a sandwich.
Okay, so you're yourself.
The revolting blob.
I am. Yeah, there you go.
Even better.
I'm the revolting blob.
I'm still loud.
You know, I don't want to be fat shamed.
I can't
Oh
get
no!
it.
God
yeah.
forbid you were fat shamed.
Yeah, that'd be
Can
terrible.
you guys throw some fat shame my way? I'm
Someone
actually in the
touching
mood
my
for it.
head.
Yes, Dave, you should be ashamed of yourself for looking that way.
When I
You're,
say
you're hurting no one but yourself.
When I say it's chilly outside, do you run outside with a bowl and spoon?
Oh shit!
Wait, is there chili outside? I could go for some chili.
It is a little chilly outside.
I like chili.
It would go well with your pulled pork.
My sandwich is delicious.
So were you guys?
Get it?
pulled
I meant,
penis.
Like the temperature, like there's not actual chili.
There used to be a human being attached to this bone, but I ate him.
Yeah.
Was he good?
His name was
Let me see if there's any.
Sean.
Hyman.
Speaking of these, I got a bone to pick with somebody tonight.
No,
Bone
boner.
pickers.
Boner
Yeah.
picking.
What's
Here,
wrong
yeah,
with your
you can
bone,
pick my
Chris?
bone.
My bone, well, apparently somebody's a little upset about one of our episodes.
Oh yeah, one from like 2 months ago.
Yeah, so they weren't happy about it, and we got, I don't know, what kind of shaming would that have been that they did to us on there?
We got show shamed.
Show shaming?
Good. I like the alliteration. It's
Show
always,
shame.
it's always
It's
good.
always good to alliterate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because most of those guys are like almost illiterate.
But then, oh crap, it's there.
Come on now.
All right.
Come on now. So, yo, it's the best podcast ever because it's my house so we can smoke because I make the rules.
No break tonight. Probably cut it a little short too, because it's Halloween, and we need to put this episode up tomorrow before it becomes completely irrelevant. And we want to have fun tonight.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
Trick or treat.
I want a Wang Chung tonight.
So okay, so we're gonna get into detail about why someone was butthurt.
Look at this mic up there.
If you wanted to bring it closer to you, it's that knob.
I don't need it closer. I just needed it higher. I'm tired of slouching on it. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. So somebody was bummed. And I guess his buddy wrote a comment tagging us and saying we were all kinds of, pussies. And I don't remember exactly the names we were called, but it's pretty fucking stupid.
I got the notification that someone tagged us. I was like, ooh, cool. I don't even recognize this name. What is it? And
Yeah,
I
I
read
was
it.
like souped. And then I was like, ugh.
And it said, the magnificent, something about the show being terrible and everything on our page is disgusting. And I was pretty stoked.
We're pretty disgusting people, apparently.
Fair, well, whatever.
The only thing
It's not true, but
Yeah.
The only thing that we really took from the whole ordeal was that somebody actually watched an entire episode.
Yeah.
yeah, because whatever they
awesome.
the story in question wasn't until like fucking 57 minutes and some change into the episode, which means they watched the whole episode before they got sad.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate
Also,
your
thanks for the
viewership.
free promotion on the internet. We appreciate that as well.
I wonder if they were watching like up until the 57-minute mark, like the first 56 minutes, were like, man, this is awesome. This is great. And then it was like butthurt, triggered at
Yeah.
57 minutes.
Wah.
Womp,
I like
womp.
that triggered. I always like that thing triggered.
Why is that one low?
I don't know.
Justin
So we
Lowe.
got hit by the social justice warriors last night, and it's all good now. Everybody's still friends, and we all
are still friends.
Yeah.
I'm not friends with them.
I don't even know these guys, so I don't care.
I do. I don't like them anymore.
But we do thank you for watching and keep tuning in because you never know when we're going to talk about you again.
Keep telling everyone how much you hate us, because that's not gonna
Yeah.
that's not gonna do nothing but help us.
The whole point of this is to be hated.
I'm
like-
surprised this was the first hate we really got.
Yeah, I mean, I basically completely downplayed rape last week and nobody said a word.
You did.
With a show,
yeah.
with a show like this, any publicity is good publicity. Because what are they gonna do? Like make us look bad? We make ourselves look bad enough.
It's the
What do you
whole
do?
point of a thing.
You
People are gonna be like, "Oh, sweet, they piss a bunch of people off. It's probably funny. Let's go check it out."
can't cancel us.
Yeah.
But one thing, when you're watching this show, and I say this to all reviewers, nobody is innocent. Everyone's a target.
Nothing is sacred.
Nothing is sacred, and all words are really meaningless.
You mean nobody's safe, not nobody's innocent.
The Book of Shrine
nobody-
sacred, though.
The Book of Shrine is still sacred.
Book of Shrine is sacred. Yes.
Our viewers are lucky they even get to hear anything from that.
So really, if you're gonna tune in, dial your sarcasm nozzle all the way to a fucking 11, okay? And really sit there and don't give a shit, or do, and we'll have fun with you about it.
If you do give a shit, please be very vocal about
The
it on the
sadder,
internet.
the sadder you get, the happier we get.
Yes.
If you give a shit, send it to Dava.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually mail me bags of shit if you want.
Yeah,
But-
that'd be.
You know, I'm not gonna put my address on here.
P.O. Box 425 LBS.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So what else? It's Halloween.
Somebody just drove a truck into a crowd of people in New York and killed
Is that what that
people.
was? I
Oh,
seen.
where in New York?
In Manhattan.
Manhattan.
When?
Not woman
Today?
Manhattan.
Yeah, like hours ago.
Oh shit.
Why?
It was a terrorist attack. He got out of his. He rented a truck from Home Depot.
It wasn't just some crazy white guy. This
No.
sounds like white guy shit.
No, it was he was from another country.
Oh,
He
shit.
got out of the car and screamed like
I'm gonna fuck something up in here.
Akakar or some sort of weird shit.
Paula Abdul Jabbar.
It's
Akbar.
yeah. It's
What-
already been described as a terrorist attack.
What part of Manhattan? I think I need to make some texts to see if everyone was okay.
I don't know personally which part of Manhattan.
The guy who did your music videos, okay. That's how I knew about it. I saw it on the internet.
Bill Murray.
Well, dude, that's nothing compared
What's
to
that
like,
back feed?
I'm not so
I heard
dude.
some I saw Transformers and stuff like that, like knocking down Manhattan all the time. That shit's the Avengers movies and stuff. Manhattan's getting fucked up. What are we worried about? Some guy driving a car?
We're gonna have to scream at you again today.
I just completely tuned out. I had
What
no
is that
idea
fucking
you said.
buzzing though?
I don't know. Is everyone's phone off?
Buzz Cola.
What were you saying,
Whose
Beard?
phone's not off right now?
My phone's all the way in the kitchen. Is that a
Doesn't
problem?
With
mean that
Dinah?
the waves can't get to it.
The fucking.
It's minimal.
They're from the fucking sky, dude.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
They're from this guy.
all of us at the Magnificent Man Hour do hope everybody in New York's okay.
Yeah, man.
You know, that really sucks. Someone rented a Home Depot truck. and-
There's probably a few people there that I don't give a shit about, but
What?
It's this. Move this from the
Oh, we have some technical difficulties we're
This-
working
yeah, this
through.
thing is
Sorry, guys.
shitty.
yeah, it sucks. Just don't touch it, I think.
Try not to.
It's
Come
the
on,
ghost
stop.
of
It's kind of
Christmas
like
past.
driving me
I noticed
insane.
this cord is
You
cut.
just made it worse when you did that somehow. How'd that happen?
I'm magnetically charged.
Really?
I'll stay away from it. Maybe
I
it's
think like that's the Dracula thing.
It might be my penile implant.
See, my phone's.
I'm not
ringing
Dracula,
right
you
now.
fucking
You
moron.
hear that other sound?
He's Drucifer.
I think it was coming from outside.
That was my phone in the kitchen.
Was this $6 million man just run by?
Oh.
How anybody made it through the first 5 minutes of an episode is beyond me.
All right.
How this guy drinks with a fucking straw and a mask on every episode was beyond me. 'Cause this blows.
It's not a mask when he does that. It's his face.
Wait,
that's
where's
that's
your
my
shirt,
face, man.
Chris?
Rick
Welcome to my world.
doesn't wear a shirt. I am Rick from Splatterhouse video game series. Not many people are familiar with that. It's basically just an excuse to wear a Jason mask and no shirt, kind of. I tried to modify the mask. I kind of butchered it. I don't really give a shit though.
My original costume idea was to just go shirtless and wear a bow tie, but
If you want to scare somebody, I'll go shirtless.
a friend of mine advised me against that. Thanks, Captain.
That one was really loud. So I got a buddy here. His name is fucking Scully. He forgot Mulder. He left her at home. Or him. I forget which one was which. I don't fucking know.
Mulder is outside, like on the siding of the house.
Did you ever see a
Moldy. Your laptop turned off.
It doesn't matter. We're not even using it. It's fucking stupid enough.
Yo, what are these neat things? Gloves come on these?
Yeah, no, my gloves did come on those. We're looking at 2 pieces of cardboard with that look like hands with fingers.
There, your gloves came on.
My gloves are
Now it's in
are
one.
currently
I'm
on.
gonna knock these headphones right off, dude. It's gonna be cool.
I never
okay.
understood that expression. The gloves are off because when people fight, they put gloves on.
No, man,
Yeah,
that means
but
you're
then
getting
when they
serious.
really fight, they take the gloves off
Yeah.
and fight with bare
you
knuckles.
want to cause some real fucking
Yeah.
harm to yourself and your
You
opponent.
take those padded gloves off to make it hurt more and break your hand more from personal experience. That happens a lot in real life.
It does.
People forget about that.
So when me and Chris have our fist
Jesus
fight,
fucking
It's the
Christ on the
soundboard.
fucking cross.
It's the Christ cross.
Can we get rid of it? I don't even want it that bad if it's going to do that to me the whole time. I
it
fucking
out.
hate it. It's stupid and gay.
Move his headphones. There you
There you go. How's that? Still hear
I still
it?
hear it, yeah. You sure it's the soundboard?
No. Man, it's way less. Let's stop talking about this.
Happy Halloween.
Is it just my headphones, maybe? Because I keep fucking ripping them. Like,
It's entirely possible that it's just your headphones. All right. Yeah. Sorry for talking about all.
oh, I made it go away by doing that.
Look at you, Mr. Fancy Mask. All right.
Look at you now.
So what else is stupid this week?
Everything's stupid.
Everyone's stupid. Everything's stupid.
Oh, well, on Friday, okay, we can talk about our Adventure Friday. Friday, Chris, myself, Mario, J-Lo, and
And boom
Brandon,
goes
our
the boom
pseudo
boy.
producer, all went up to see Origin, Tech Death Metal Legends Origin, in Stanhope, New Jersey. And we interviewed some of the guys from the band on their bus. Mario scared the shit out of us on the way up and back. Chris, what are you doing?
Dude, I'm fixing my mic to where I would like to have it.
All right, well, I don't know. You want to talk about your terrifying experience with Mario?
So, Mario, as in Mario's Metal Autopsy Mario, like that guy, he drove us up there. And, all the way up to Stanhope, it's like 2.5 hours away. And he's really scary when he drives.
He's not the best driver.
It's kind of terrifying. I kind of feared for my life for most of the ride.
We also filmed a good part where we sent Mario out into the crowd to talk to all the weirdos at the metal show, and he was confronted by Jason Kaiser, the singer of Origin, to critique his critique of their record.
You got to put the backstory. Because we had him how he reviews albums. We had him review their album, but he didn't know that that's who we were going up there to interview when he reviewed the album. So we were hoping he really trashed it, but he actually didn't, and he actually blew it when we pranked him with it and had the guy come up behind him and say, "Hey, you fucking talk shit on my album," but he kept playing with the fucking microphone button and,
Yeah, he was using the on-off switch on the microphone
Some sort
as
of
a little toy.
fidget spinner-like device.
He didn't realize it was imperative that your microphone is on while speaking to people with a microphone, and we lost the entire thing. Maybe we'll dub it ourselves.
Yeah, dub it.
And then he talked to a couple other bands. He talked to our friends Incognitive who were there, and a couple other bands on the tour, and he lost the entire thing. Thanks, Mario.
How much lost content? We've lost some really good content over the last 16, 17 weeks, whatever.
Yeah,
it's
but
been.
we've held on to a lot of really terrible shit.
It seems like the really bad shit makes it in, and the really good shit gets lost.
Well, what was really good that got lost, aside from what we just spoke about?
There was the 20 minutes of episode, was it 13 or 14?
That was just the video, though.
Yeah, it was just a video. Anytime there. Oh, by the way, J-Lo, I have a bone to pick with you.
Boner.
Get him a bone.
The Sworn Enemy episode. I finished it last night.
Tiny-ass foot.
In part 2, there's no video for the first 4 minutes. It comes in 4 minutes in. Yeah, someone didn't push record.
4 minutes ain't that bad.
It's not that bad. I mean, at least we had all the audio. Hopefully we don't have that problem tonight. I think we did several tests because the computer is being stupid. We had problems with the mixer.
Everything we have is stupid because nobody out there has given us a fucking dime yet. I don't know what the fuck you guys are waiting for.
They're
All
waiting.
we get is hate posts on Facebook, apparently. Nobody wants to support us.
I wouldn't mind getting more hate.
If we weren't so broke, we wouldn't be so bitter and mean to all you people, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
We'd be in a better mood if we had some money.
Yeah, right. Give us some money. Go to our merch store. Go to mmhpod.bandcamp.com and buy a t-shirt. and a koozie.
I will come to your house and make you a sandwich.
Yeah, one of our Patreon perks is
He's lying. He'll eat it before you.
if you
get it.
subscribe to $500 a month, Dave will come make you dinner once a month.
Oh, he'll bring the sandwich.
For $500, that better be a sick ass dinner.
Well, he has to travel. Who knows where he's going? That might not even cover the expenses if we have to send him to like fucking Toledo.
I don't think anyone in Toledo knows
Or
we are-
Saskatoon.
We're a thing. Saskatchewan?
I don't want to go
Saskatchewan?
to a place called Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan?
Ooh, I need a beer too, beer guy.
Yep.
Thanks, bud.
I
so,
need a longer straw.
so let's talk about something real.
Longest straw.
Okay.
Anybody got any ideas?
What you're gonna talk about is real?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had something that you wanted to actually
No,
speak of.
no, I got nothing.
Oh, actually,
What are we talking
I
about?
have like a little bit of beer god update. On
Is your
video
mic on?
games.
Yeah, is your mic on?
Is your mic on, beer guy?
Yeah,
Sure?
Are you sure?
yeah, it's on, my friend.
Whatever.
Okay.
Who cares?
You say so.
I don't care anymore.
It's on.
So what do you want to talk about?
No, I just wanted to say for anybody out there playing video games, listen, guys, I definitely recommend Wolfenstein 2, Assassin's Creed Origins.
Wait, they just now made Wolfenstein 2 and the first one come out in like 1992?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they made I
was a
missed
rad
the
game.
whole Wolfenstein the original, not the original, but Wolfenstein 1. But apparently they remade it, and the newest one is dope. I haven't
up?
played it yet, to
Now
be
what?
honest, but it looks totally dope. So for you gamers out there, I'm telling you right now, get Assassin's Creed Origins, get the newest Lord of the Rings game, the Shadows of Mordor. Get all that. You're going to fucking be psyched. It's worth the $60 to throw down. It's fun shit.
Oh, that's right. We unplugged the
Fucking
soundboard.
awesome. Yeah,
What's that sound?
That's the crickets.
that's the
Dear-
cricket.
It actually is very clear like
Dear
that.
listeners,
it's
if
probably
you
coming
do
through.
all those things, you can be as cool as Beer God. He is Beer God
You will
tonight.
never be as
Yeah,
cool
he's
as-
beer got today because he's all in, what was it, in your medieval gear?
Well, I keep feeling like, I don't know. I feel like
I feel like we should have a fashion show. You should
gonna
like walk
start-
the runway.
I'm
Is that
Sorry.
what is that like a paladin or something?
yes, very much a paladin.
Padme.
Paladin is very much my thing.
That's your thing.
That is totally my thing. It's a warrior that has the abilities to heal and comfort others in turmoil.
What does a mage do?
A mage just shoots fireballs and ice blasts.
That's
and
it?
blizzards.
I mean, it's kind of
A
cool, but
mage is like all just DPS, man.
what's DPS?
Deep
Damage
penetration.
per second.
What?
Damage per second. Just damage.
Are we going to like? Are you
All right,
talking
I need to address something.
some
that-
kind of like Dungeons and Dragons
Oh,
thing?
yeah, we're going there.
Dungeness crab.
Ooh. Well, why don't we talk about what happened at the end of last week's episode?
What happened?
Oh shit!
Chris screamed at Beer Guy and stormed off.
Has last week's
Storming.
episode air yet?
No, dude, it took
shit,
10
my
minutes to
straw's still in
render.
my
It'll be
mouth.
up tomorrow. I think I might put this one up first,
We never
actually, just to
hugged it
stay
out.
relevant.
We never really hugged it out.
I didn't know we had to hug it out. I hold no malice or no revenge towards him. I just got mad. I have a problem with anger sometimes. I don't know what to tell you.
Beer
Explosive.
guy.
He was too drunk and he wouldn't be in a fucking jerk off, and it made me angry.
It wasn't necessarily being a jerk off. He just kept talking over everybody.
I've heard that same sentence a lot.
I bet you have.
That's how you got your leg wound, right?
I got multiple wounds because of that.
Leg
You're being
gina.
an asshole.
Massive leg wound, Larry.
Yeah.
What movie is that from where the guy's band is called Massive Head Wound?
I don't know. The massive head wound Harry was a SNL skit back in the day. I believe it was Dana Carvey.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Great White Hype.
Oh, speaking of
That movie's awesome.
SNL skits,
Man,
Oh,
underrated.
yeah, you're gonna get dropped like Chris Farley on coke.
I wanted to bring that up. I
Faster
forgot to
than Coke
rewind.
did to Chris
Oh,
Farley.
I'm sorry for
The death
misspeaking.
threat. I forgot. We forgot through all of that to talk about the death threat that I received.
It wasn't necessarily a death
It was
threat.
a punch
It was a threat of physical violence.
A threat of physical violence.
Come on.
I was going to get dropped faster than cocaine dropped Chris Farley.
Why do my headphones suck?
Hold on.
Oh, now I can't hear myself. That means I'm not even talking. Oh, shit.
Keep talking,
Sorry.
idiots. Just because
I hit the button on accident.
Oh
Guys,
yeah.
I think I don't know. what's
So I can have
going
the
on.
soundboard back now, though.
Yeah, J-Lo, hook up the soundboard again because it's funny.
That wasn't what did it the whole time.
Yeah, all this time it was this little stupid thing that I used to give Chris an extra 4 inches of headphone.
How could we have known?
Wow,
4 extra inches.
that's like
She'd be thrilled.
an entire dick in China.
That's an entire dick in my pants.
All right, cool.
How many dicks are in your pants, by the way?
It's most of mine. Yeah, but
4 inches sounds nice.
why is beer guy making like moaning sounds like he's getting his?
Why is
asshole?
he down on his knees over there doing weird shit?
Why do you take it? Whoa, you better fucking stay down there, guy.
Oh,
You ever
headless.
seen A Knight's Tale?
I think that he's
You don't have to take it
he's
off. He's
transforming.
headless down there.
Yeah, don't
He's
do.
transforming into Godwolf.
I was wondering when none of my cats have came into this picture yet. There's one.
Nika, come here, honey. Yeah, we're in a home this time, so there's animals,
We're in my house,
and
This
we
is
can
where I live.
smoke.
I live here. I sleep here. I eat here. I masturbate here.
I was in the bathroom at the house next door,
I do some stuff.
getting ready, and I just heard Chris scream, "Whoa! Oh my God!
Beer Wolf!
Whoa! What happened? Did you have your 13th beer?"
Oh, I think I got somewhere. I don't know what happened there.
Wow.
What happened to my wolf?
I
bud.
think it was
I don't know, dude.
15.
Oh, I deleted it when he wasn't the wolf anymore. Oh, never mind.
The wolf was coming back.
Good boy.
The wolfin.
Oh yeah, that's right. Turn down the channel.
It's made delayed. Oh. There you go. We got the end of it.
Information makes me tired. That
No.
transformation.
What I was trying to say was,
Is your mic on it again, or are you just like, why is it so low?
your mic should be.
Why is it
Do
Han?
you have that thing on standby? There's
No.
3 set. Okay.
Han so low.
Talk into it. Actually, J-Lo, see the little
Fuck you
wireless
guys, that was
receiver? Would
gold.
you mind turning? There's a volume knob on that. Just crank it. No, I was saying, I live
You got
next.
some crank?
I live next door to Chris. Used to. And I was getting ready for this show,
You were getting ready to get ready.
getting
You weren't
ready.
quite ready. Yeah, you were getting
and
ready
I
to start
I
getting
just
ready.
heard him screaming from this house. I hear, "I got Windex in my eyes. Like I have a nephew now." I was like, "What?"
Well,
like, what?
all right. Well, I had Windex in my eyes because I was cleaning the window right there behind us, and my mom was over here, and she said something about, oh yeah, and it's actually hilarious too because she was like, "Your nephew ate shit today," and I was like, "I have a nephew." I forgot. My sister just had a son. I don't know, dude.
I forgot about that too.
She's got I forgot she had another baby.
Were we wrong?
We were wrong about something, but it's not the soundboard. It's still it's the other thing. But yeah, so apparently my nephew, my sister's son, he's like still a all the way baby, like not.
It felt appropriate.
That sounded weird,
It did sound weird.
but he's like still like not even one. He's like at the age where they still tell you the months, even if it's over a year old. Like, how old's your baby? Oh, he's 15 months. Like, oh, do you have the time? Yeah, it's 125 seconds past 5. Like, go fuck yourself, dude.
36 months old. I was like, no, your
Your
baby's,
baby's
3.
fucking 1
Yeah.
until it gets to 24 months. Then he's 2.
Well, it's important.
Nobody cares about the
Wait,
rest.
how
when
many
you were-
months are in 2 years?
24.
Whoa.
Well, I don't. When you
Did
were
you not know that?
When you were a kid, you probably said, "I'm 6.5," because it felt like a year meant more. Because it did. When
It does, because, yeah.
look at you're referencing your own life.
Yeah, well, because, you grow faster then and stuff, just like how they do with, like, the dog and cat years now. It was like 7 years apiece.
That's
but
why
it's-
every day goes faster and faster.
But it's not-
all relative to your experience.
Yeah, with the dog years, they like updated I found the chart. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like smaller dogs live, but
Also, here it's not necessarily
across the
consistent.
board, it was like the first year of their life was like 15, 16 years, I think.
Yeah, well, they do basically fully grow.
And then by the second year, they were like 25.
I'm gonna have to ask beer guy if he can be cigarette guy for a second and hand me a cigarette. Don't worry, I'll get you back, Wolfie.
All right, you got it.
Took
brother.
us so long to set up. I smoked all my cigarettes. Figured we'd be done by the time we started.
Zena.
Nika, sorry, we're catcalling.
Catcalling is frowned upon now.
Not if you're actually calling cats.
Yeah. Thing is, I think
did
catcalling
you
was
see
always
that
frowned
too, Dave?
upon, and like I don't think it was ever very effective.
Speaking of cats,
No, I think Dave
can we
saw
talk
that
about our
too.
ride home from the show the other day? Because it got pretty fucking hilarious.
Ooh, it did get great.
I guess I believe our Brandon was the one that started it, and he was like, I don't know, he's like Judas Priest.
Oh yeah, but you should preface it by what the game was.
Well, that's what started the game. I'm explaining how the game was metamorphosized.
Remember, we're not racist or anti-Semitic because
No.
J-Lo's a part
J-Lo's
of
in
our
the
cast.
room, so that means we get carte blanche on this.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
We got a free pass.
Same thing with fat people.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. And me and Chris are Italian.
Precisely.
And beer guy is retarded. So
Yeah, if you make fun
Dave's
of
Italian too, so I'm pretty sure we can get away with anything in that department.
all right, yeah.
make fun of wolves.
I'm
I
also
got-
half
I
black.
got this.
All right, Chris, finish your story.
Where was I? Oh yeah, Judas Priest. So Brandon says that, and then kind of turn into a game of like, can we make the band names and add like something Jewish about them, like words, like basic phrases and stuff, and we just started wilding out and coming up with a whole
If
bunch
we're
of
ever in
them.
this conversation, I think J-Lo should commandeer the wolf mic for a moment because he was there. And
He was there.
And he heard, he could offer.
He looks
good
so
commentary.
excited about having to come over here and be involved in this.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
he has a. What?
you come here.
What's making that? Is that your headphones, J-Lo? Might be. Yeah, whatever.
Yo, it might be the whole
Where
time.
is
Could have been the
Jew?
entire time our producer's making all the fuzzy audio sounds.
It was
Jew-
him the
Jew
whole
needs
time.
to talk.
All right, well, I don't know. What were some of the good ones?
Yeah, what did you
I
have
got my
to
phones. I
say?
forget some.
Oh, you have someone written down?
No,
what were your favorites?
We were still
My
going.
favorite personal one was Sepultura.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That was mine. All the good ones were mine.
Chris definitely won the game.
Guns and Moses.
Ooh, okay.
Guns N' Moses.
I basically was blowing it from the beginning, so I just ad-libbed and
Brandon another. Oh, Dreidel of Filth. That was Brandon's
that's
hit.
great.
Dreidel of Filth.
Instead of Iced Earth, there was Kiked Earth.
That was me. That was a good one.
Oh, I had that.
I am so glad it was the Jewish guy that said the K word.
Right? Yeah, see?
Dreidel of filth could also be bagel of filth.
Oh, wow.
Yo, and that sucks because I was looking for one for bagel the whole time, but Brandon already used that. So
Bagels. Wait, my dad.
Huey Lewis and the Jews. I just won. Fuck. If I could drop this mic, I would. But it's on a stand.
that air horn. Is it just the air horn, or do all these sound bad?
Bagel of filth.
it's
is
weird.
Everything.
Just the
bagel.
air horn shot on there. No, I think the air horn shot. Everything else sounds fine.
The file didn't get shot. But yeah, there were some really good ones. I think,
That fart doesn't even make a sound.
what was my best one, J-Lo?
I'm sorry, guys.
Chris said bris, but, like kiss.
Yeah, Briss's Kiss. Oh, I had a good album for Judas Priest too. I think. Manischewitz War was another one I came up with.
That's a good one.
Man, this was a long time ago. Apparently.
It was 4 days ago.
Well, according to
Last night.
And just for the audience to know,
Stone Temple Pilots, J-Lo, with the not having to change anyone.
these text messages were coming through at 3.
Oh, no,
4, and
Brandon
5
came up
o'clock
with
in
it.
the morning.
Well, the thing is, the text message didn't start till we got home from the show, and that wasn't until after midnight.
The Maccabees, that was Brandon.
Okay, what else? Schlep Leopard.
Schlepp Leopard, yeah.
Bad Schlep
I had
13.
Schleppen Wolf.
That's a good one.
Oh, my favorite Judas Priest album, Yiddish Spiel.
Ooh. Spiel.
Caught in a Nosh is a
Caught in a Nosh,
song,
yeah.
but close enough.
Yeah.
I think we're out of them.
Pantora.
Pantora. Oh, yeah. That was, yeah.
I said that. Then I changed. I thought Sepultura was better later on. That's what changed it.
Skid Row, there was Yid Row.
Bad,
Skid Row?
bad Schmuck
I'm
13.
sorry, is this so far fetched? You could do like Mastodon. You could say like crack the shalom. Is that what-
No, that doesn't work.
Shalom doesn't rhyme
Have
with
you
sky
not
at
gotten
all.
the fuck? Have you not figured out the
That's what I was doing. I was just,
have you not been figured out the shtick here yet?
what were some
I
of my...
get it.
J Lo had a song "Holla Be Thy Name." That's a good one.
Israel Storm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
actually,
really know what
Israel
that's.
Storm-
What's that based on?
Hailstorm.
And there's also a band called Ailstorm. So it works
Ah,
both ways.
yeah, I know about that.
Based on Israel.
Manor Rammstein. That was Brandon. It's
What were some of
it's
my
up there.
fucking...
Okay.
Yours are not-
Matzah Magnet. Matzah Magnet. That was
What's that? What was that on?
Monster Magnet.
Oh, everybody loves Monster Magnet. That's a good one.
Monster Magnet's a great band.
Alcatraz. What is that supposed to be?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz is a band.
Auschwitz Tress.
Alcatraz is a band.
Auschwitz trash.
Monster Magnet's a band, and then I came in with no reason that they did the mash. They did the matzah
We
mash.
should be doing the matzah mash right now. It's Halloween.
We don't have any matzah.
It was
What
the
is a
matzah match.
Yo,
Matzah's
where
like
you guys want to go
flatbread.
next weekend? Matzah's Creek.
Isn't matzah just like they didn't have money for yeast, so it was like flatbread?
Unleavened.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah, like they were too Jewish to afford yeast, and it didn't blow up. It was just matzah.
They should have just found some unwashed vagina.
Welcome back
Got
to
the yeast infection.
the magnificent or anti-Semitic hour.
The Third Reich grace.
We didn't say anything bad about it.
I thought it was all funny.
We
Whatever,
just
we're
added
fine.
if anything, we made those bands be like them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
if anything, I want them to like me for their money.
How does poor J-Lo tolerate this? How do you take all this anti-Semitism?
He's
Because
not
he's not a fucking pussy like the rest of the people in the world.
And he's not a
That's what I
Everybody's
was
so
gonna say.
offended by everything. Oh, my
See,
feelings.
and that's a part of the reason I wanted to start a podcast.
That's what you get for having-
together, because I was just just because I kind of felt like it and I was bored.
Yeah.
and it sounded like fun.
It is
But also,
fun.
I was like,
It's a
well,
lot of fun.
what are we gonna do?
It's also a lot of work and obligation for no nothing. Nothing comes back. From
All
it.
you do is show up and talk. Me and J Lo do all the physical work. You know.
I didn't help do any of this today. That's
Today,
All right,
today
all right, you
Drew and
did.
J-Lo gave me a bath.
Yeah, I don't do anything.
I would gladly help. I don't know what the fuck any of these things even are over here. I mean, that's like a thing with like
They're knobs and
knobs
buttons.
and fucking slideys, and then that used to be my PA when we were in a band.
It was
My
no,
Pennsylvania.
Back to my previous point. Is like part of the whole reason to do it was because I was just kind of getting fed up with how sensitive and PC everyone is. And when I was a kid growing up, I don't know. I guess offensive humor was fucking funny.
Yeah,
And it still
funny.
is. It's supposed to be funny.
Dude.
It's a joke, not a dick. Don't
Yeah.
take it so hard.
Precisely.
Your mom joke
Oh.
was like the number one thing in the 90s. Late
Yeah.
90s, your mom was like the
Yeah.
main joke of the day. And now you say it, like I said to some older guy when I got a real job one day, and a dude fucking tried to hit me with a fucking tape dispenser. Like, he fucking hurt me.
I believe this is a true story.
This is a true fucking story.
Yeah.
I worked for a legit company, and he was getting on my nerves. I was like, he's like, oh yeah, this, and the other thing. I was like, yeah, your mom this, and the other thing. And then all of a sudden, he's fucking about to hit me with a.
Yeah, but every once in a while, you get that person where they're like, "My mom's dead, you asshole," and you're
That's
just like,
the best
Exactly.
response.
And
Fuck.
his mom was dead, and I didn't mean it like.
But how can you be mad at someone who didn't know that?
Yeah, exactly.
Most people's moms aren't dead,
Yeah,
as
that's
opposed to
what it
people's
was.
moms
Especially at
who
a
are
certain
dead.
age, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If we were all 70, I'm pretty much sure that everyone's mom is dead. But
If he was like 50 something, it was like, oh, I'm sorry, your mom is dead.
even at that age, it's, she probably lived to be a good year and died. It's not like when you're a kid and you said to somebody and they're like, especially in like high school, and they're like, your mom, like, my mom's dead. Like, your mom's dead in high school sucks.
Yeah,
It's not like
that's
when
a
your
tragedy.
mom. It always sucks, but it's like worse then. It's not like when you're like 60
because
and
it
you're
clearly
like,
means they
my
die
mom's
young in
dead.
some
Like, yeah,
tragic
no shit,
circumstance.
dude. You're 60. You're gonna be dead soon. Like, too.
My grandmother recently died, but it wasn't tragic because she was old as shit. You know, like it sucked. It was sad, but,
Yeah, but you know what? Those who lose their moms so early need to respect the fact that us that still have our moms want to make fucking jokes at you about them. Your mom.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a common thing in the late 90s, especially.
Yeah,
Like,
your mom is so
mom this,
fat,
mom
poor,
that.
whatever. The joke.
You know, like,
Your mom is so poor. I saw her walking down the road with one shoe, and I was like, "Yo, did you lose a shoe?" And she was like, "No, I found one. I blew that, but it's still funny."
Remember Reggie in The Nutty Professor with Dave Chappelle?
yeah.
Mama's so fat. Every time she turn around, it's her birthday.
but then, yeah, but like one of the greatest television shows of all time would probably never see the light of day in this day and age. And of course, I'm talking about Married with Children.
I knew it.
Yeah, you think
Married with Children would be, well, first of all, it was absolutely comic genius. Eddie Neal, the whole
It
cast,
was fucking brilliant.
unbelievable.
factual
But
now.
if you were to put that on the air today, they would cut it in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Everyone would cry. Everyone
everyone would be
cries.
like, he
Man.
called that fat lady fat. Like,
He
oh
was-
shit.
wait,
and
he
it was funny the way he said it too. Relax.
What did he say? It was the best one. She's like, how'd you like to say that to my back? He's like, well, I love to, lady, but I only have a half a tank of gas.
Dude, he was the fucking man.
Yeah, Al Bundy's
Everything in that show was hilarious.
When he runs into like the girl, he's like, "Hey, how you been since high school? You look great. You been working out?" He's like, "Nah, I barely eat."
yeah.
But that was the point. But everybody made fun of everybody. Everybody was cool with making fun of yourself, making fun of yourself. If you're gonna die someday, and my mom always says, my mom, oh boy, she says you're gonna be dead for a really long time, and whenever she says
It's like
that to me,
forever.
Yeah.
it
Way
really
longer than you
says-
were alive.
Yeah. And you
Especially
know
you.
what? Dead people don't give a shit what you say about them.
You're gonna be dead longer.
You're gonna be dead way long.
Your time here is brief. You are
take
a
a long time for you to
microcosm
decompose.
of
Chasm.
exist-
You're not a chasm. That's like a big like cave like kind of
I
fucking.
just boned them.
Oh,
You're gonna have to be buried in a chasm.
oh shit! That needed that.
Oh, what is Dave getting buried in?
Yeah, when we thought he was gonna die, I swore like they would have to make like a double casket. It would be square.
I've seen that
It
before.
wouldn't be like this. It'd be a square casket with like double doors.
Right.
I was once at a funeral.
Why are you offending me?
I was once at a funeral for a family
not.
member of
You
some.
okay, Dave? You want to go to safe space?
I want to go to a safe space.
There is no safe
Not in
space
this
here.
fucking house. There's not.
I want the safe space. I want the counselor. I want the lawyer. And
Here's the thing about
The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker,
another thing. Back to what we were talking about. Everyone being I don't know.
a greasy thug.
Sensitive.
I've been called a greasy thug too.
They called me a PC thug. Well,
Yeah.
I've been called a greasy thug before
There
too.
are PC thugs.
It never stops hurting.
I hate the fact that all right, the
I actually-
millennial we are lumped in with the millennial generation. We caught the fucking very beginning of it.
Fuck that.
It's true.
We're the
You're younger than
Y-
us, Wolfie.
I'm the Y generation.
77, motherfucker. What year were you born?
You're the why do they have you?
Exactly, the Y generation. They skipped the Y generation because that asks too much questions.
Generation
y.
X. Yeah, well,
X,
the naming
Y,
generations
they
is
skipped Y and they went right to millennials and they were like,
Yeah, how
"Oh,
do
this
they? What are
guy
they
is
coming up
so
with like this
fucked up."
system? Like,
Well,
are they doing letters or are they making
I
up
think
words?
it started with the World War II generation, which was called the Greatest Generation,
Greatest
and you
Gen-
know, rightfully so.
Probably was. They weren't a bunch of pussies. Kids were faking their fucking like ages to go sign up for the army to go to fucking fight the war instead of now everybody's
Yeah,
running
there
away.
was a reason
Now-
to fight
And then
the
after
war.
You're
that-
right.
That's
I
impressive.
wasn't done. That was a real war. It wasn't like, you know, whatever the fuck kind of fucking bullshit's going on right
Real
now.
war.
Political-
Whatever the fucking bullshit that's going
We were
on right
fighting
now.
an actual immediate evil that was
a
trying to take over the world.
psychopathic supervillain who was trying to take over the world.
He was literally trying to do, and he got really fucking
He got
close.
pretty fucking close.
Considering he was Germany was a very small country comparatively to the rest of the world.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Oh, what I'm saying is, like,
Yeah.
if you bitched out on that war, like, they made fun of you if you, like, if it wasn't your fault, you couldn't get in.
Well, we were
like, I
trying
had a
not
gimpy
to.
leg. I'm sorry they wouldn't let me in the army. They're like, get the fuck out of my face, pussy.
Or anyway, there was the Greatest Generation, and there's the Baby Boomers, which is for the most part probably most of our parents' generation.
Yeah.
That was attributed to the baby boom after the war. Everyone came home and fucked each other and made a bunch of kids.
Lots of this.
And then there was Gen X, which I don't know. They did.
That's
they,
when you tie a
they,
flannel
they
around
watched
your waist.
MTV and
They're like mostly our teachers at high school.
You got to have a flannel tied around your
but
waist.
now there's the millennial generation, which we're all lumped into because apparently I think that started around 1980 is
Not
when they cut it
part
off
of
at.
Not part of me.
Yeah, well,
77.
77.
Yeah, I looked it up the
Wow.
other day because someone tried to tell me that we weren't. And I was like, yo, I think we are, man. I'm going to look that up, though.
But it's the first generation that ever wanted a safe space at their college. You're supposed to go to college to learn how to be an adult and live in the real world. And the first lesson you're going to get when you get out on the streets, guys, is there's no such thing as a safe space. And the world doesn't give a shit about you,
And
nor
not-
should it. And no one owes you a goddamn thing. So pull your fucking head out of your ass and your fucking dick out of your
Grow a
buddy's
set
butt.
of balls.
And fucking just deal with life. And don't get sad when someone says a bad word. My mom told me, sticks and stones could break my bones, but words could never hurt me.
It's true.
Unless, of course, you're being accused of false bullshit in court, but bad because someone said
Get glad.
someone's fat or dumb or retarded.
First of all, the word.
And it's like, if you're fat and someone calls you fat, like, did you not know you were fat?
When
And
I was a
Dave knows he's fat. It's not a big deal.
When I was real young, like third, fourth grade,
It's true. I eat too
Yeah.
much.
I was fat and I was sensitive about it and I got made fun of and it sucked. But you know what? That's fucking life, man.
Yeah.
You know, if anything, it just toughened me up and made me learn how to deal with shit.
Yeah.
And I got fat again in my 20s. You know what? It didn't bother me. I didn't like it, but I was able to joke about it and I didn't get sad if someone else pointed out a fact to me. It was like, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I was a bigger kid, and people called me fat. And then,
used
you
to
know,
call you
at about,
Pfeffer.
by about, like, I don't know, I want to say like fourth grade, I realized that I could just fucking hit them, and they won't do it anymore.
That's the thing, too. Yeah.
It worked.
That works. Yeah.
Actually, what's kind of
I
cool.
think, you know, my
is-
friends are still clowning me here and there, but that
Also,
didn't make me sad because of my
sidebar,
fucking
dude.
friends, and it's called breaking balls.
Well, the bullying stuff, people are very sensitive about bullies. I was bullied to an extent by
Oh,
kids that call you fat,
bullies.
but you know what you do? Punch bullies.
punch him in the.
Woolly-
Generally, they go away and leave you alone when you
Woolly-
show them that you're not afraid of them.
Woolly bully.
Couldn't
I
agree
not
more.
only bullied, but I was a subject of bullying, but mostly I bullied. And once those people stepped it up, I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You got your shit.
Then you
Respect.
moved on to the
Oh,
next
yeah,
person that you
yeah.
think was a weaker victim, and that's how this shit works.
Remember when we recorded? There was that one album on the wall, and the band was called Bully.
Yep.
And it had a
Then
kid
there was a
pushing
knife
another
fight.
kid down with one arm.
Yeah.
No, that's what we wanted to call the Limb from Limb album original. That's taking it way back. And it was
Knife
knife
fights.
fights. There were several of them involved.
Fights. Yes, it's true. Dave was going to say something. I'm sorry for interrupting. Just had to get that out.
Well, what was interesting about the whole thing, because I was like, I've been bullied about weight and this and that, and I was a real pussy when I was a kid, and all sorts of cool shit happened. But one day I grew up and I was like 6.5 fucking feet tall. I'm a gentle giant. I am. I'm not a violent guy. But one day everybody was afraid of me for no fucking reason, and it was really cool. So nobody really calls me fat, and I really wish that people would just.
Yeah, you took Scully's fucking bogue.
Don't interrupt Dave's
I
story.
wish people would speak up to me a little bit more frequently. That's why I actually do the show. And I let them torment me and torture me and ridicule me. Because I fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're not afraid.
It's
of
a
you.
badge
At least I'm not.
it's
Actually,
a-
in my own house, I am. I'm afraid for my things. I don't want any to fall on any of my stuff.
Like if he-
then I got to get a new table.
Like if he has a heart attack after the show and falls
No,
through
I'm
your
saying
table.
that if it did, come down to it, and I hit him, then
Hey, first of all, I have never had a heart attack.
if I dropped him faster than Coke did Chris Farley,
Not yet.
Don't check your weight on one of our scales because we won't have a scale anymore.
Well, I'd have to step on 2 scales.
Yeah, one for each foot.
Yeah.
I
And then
don't
you have
know
to do
how
some
well that
math.
would work.
And
You
then
probably have to put like a piece of 2x4 across it or something.
I thought you were going to say piece of
It's a
pizza.
rounding issue. Yeah.
is it?
Well,
Which
It is.
probably because
You only have
Yep.
two pits.
That's why.
that's why I wanted to be involved in this so we could run chords from other instead of running everything in the universe off one circuit.
Oh, well, we would have happy.
Let me know when it starts smoking over there. All right, this house is old as fuck.
You'll notice when, yeah. So beer guy, have you ever been beer wolf god? What the fuck are you right now? And to our audio listeners,
That
the
is
wolf
wolf
is
god.
back, but he's dressed in his medieval Renaissance fair.
He's a
gear.
dire straits wolf.
Do we have audio listeners?
Yeah, no, we were talking about this with Jay from Origin last week. We
I
have
tried
at
to
least
say
6
human,
subscribers that are just audio subscribers from Russia alone.
With
Russia
love or
loves
with
us.
hate?
Yeah.
So from Russia with love.
Oh, and also we learned something really great from Kaiser because he's been a world traveler most of his life, and he told us I guess it was in India, like the biggest insult you can say to someone is "You are your sister's penis."
No, that was really how they say what's up.
I thought he said it was an insult.
Nah, I think
Is that why that
He
was
said
one
that
of
was
our
like a-
posts?
Oh, that was like saying
that was
hi.
the exact translation of one of their slang greetings.
Because I know you wrote it down.
Somebody wrote it
You
on
are your
our.
sister's dick.
Yeah, you are your sister's dick.
Yeah, well, it was one of us because we were there.
That
That actually went really well. He was
I told you he'd be a
those
great
dudes
guest.
are they're rad. They're funny as fuck, and I never met them in my life. And if you wouldn't have known that, you would have felt like we all been friends fucking forever.
I knew
Just
it
kind of
would have
clicked
gone
pretty
like
easily.
that.
I have a sister, and she scares the shit out of me.
So wait,
Yeah, I have one too, and I'd be insulted because she doesn't have a dick. That's weird.
is she a twisted sister?
No,
Your sister's my ex-girlfriend.
she just drinks a
Is that
lot.
true?
No, that's
We
bullshit.
dated in the second
She
grade.
called it. She said
Second
she didn't
grade.
even hold hands.
Yeah. Oh, we totally held
Holding hands is like
Yeah,
anal
no,
sex in
she
second
did
grade, I
not,
think.
The whole thing.
No
She's like,
way.
You didn't do nothing.
We
No.
definitely held
She said
hands.
she didn't do shit.
Did you hold feet?
We definitely held hands. She's full.
I like
bloody.
doing that.
If anything, she was
But I use a
down on the
hand.
head. She's like, that
Yeah,
guy's
well,
a
you
dick.
can't hold a foot with a foot.
You're
not really.
you're full.
Can't have your
You're
chin.
full of hogwash.
You can't
right
kill
now.
anyone with your bare hands.
I
You
would
kill
never.
a bear with
Why
your
would
human
I
hands.
make up
Take
a
his hand.
second
Take his
or
bare
third
hands,
grade
yeah.
girlfriend?
I'm filled with fucking hops and resin.
And
bro.
shame. And
The rest is clogged with molten
resin and
hobs and
hops.
bong resin.
So wait,
no,
what?
I was gonna ask Beerwolf if he ever got weighed on that weird scale at the vet.
It's just the
do you
same
mean?
scale as the wolf. Oh, actually, they do have that little one for little animals up on the
Yeah.
thing. But I had to take Dakota over
Or
there.
one for an elephant where they kind of pull it up on a big sack on a fucking winch
Well,
or whatever.
Chris was right. I
Oh
got
yeah,
my
like a
balls
tension scale,
cut
like you
off.
weigh they
Yeah.
have those for weighing fish and shit,
Yeah.
or we call it when you
Elephant.
weigh a deer when you fucking hang it.
Timothy
Yeah, you
Elephant?
pull. Timothy
I'm saying,
Elephant.
Chris was right. They cut my balls off.
Yeah, they don't cut them off. They cut them open and they just take all the stuff that works out of them,
Well,
and they
they
just leave
took
you with
the
a
balls out.
shrivelly
I
fucking
still have
meat
this-
sack.
I have this sack that just flaps around.
Sack a Jawea.
What, you have a sack that just flaps around?
Yeah, because they don't want me to breathe. Look at me.
It doesn't flap around. It shrivels
Wait,
up. And
so
just,
so the beer
looks
wolf
like a raisin.
was fixed?
like a prune.
Yeah.
When you turn back into your human form, do your balls grow
He's
back?
still fixed.
No.
This mask sucks.
I did not think so.
Yeah.
All right, so we've confirmed that beer guy has no balls.
Yeah.
I have balls.
Cool.
Wolfman's got nards.
They were
Wolfman doesn't have nards.
I guess they were wrong.
Wolfman's gnarly, I can tell you
Monster
that.
Squad was wrong, and that has shattered my childhood.
He has no balls, and the people who fucking start Facebook wars over something that was taken out of context also have no balls.
Yeah, I probably would have fucked all these cats by now.
I got a bunch of them chocolatey.
What the fuck? Wow. Every once in a while, this guy.
Now that would have gotten you killed.
Here, you know what? You got yourself a treat, buddy. There you go. That's for you now.
We got to take a break while he then buries it. Yo, is Kevin Spacey gay now?
Yeah, I
I saw that on.
about that.
He's always been gay. He just finally came
Well,
out.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like now, everyone knows.
I heard
He lumped it in with fucking sexual abuse.
he got
for
accused of
14
sexual
years old.
harassment by a guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gay." And he
Fuck
basically
it.
that's how he fucking.
He's like,
got it.
fuck it. Everybody's gay now. I might as well
Hates
tell them
it.
all.
Dude, I remember like 10 years ago there was
they canceled House of Cards over this.
no. Apparently Netflix says that they canceled it months ago, or they made no plans to renew months ago.
No, they just halted production on their
once
season
you
7.
think like you have
Literally.
I've never
like
seen the show.
today.
I don't know.
It's
I heard
pretty
it's,
awesome.
heard it's pretty
I
good.
heard it's
fucking
good.
awesome.
Everything's good. Everyone watches. Like I don't know how many TV shows people have time to watch. Like I watch like fucking half an hour of TV
If
a
it's
day.
good, don't cancel it because some guy said 10 years ago
Well,
Kevin
do
Spacey
you
tried
know
to touch
who-
my dick.
do you know
Kevin
who the guy
Spacey still seems like a
was?
really nice man who's probably not a violent threat. He might have just been gotten
I
drunk
think
and
he's a
been a
good
little
actor.
creepy. Yeah, he's
I
a great
wish
actor.
Kevin Spacey tried to
Well,
touch my dick.
Usual Suspects. Oh, Kaiser so gay.
Kaiser so.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know why my air horn is fucked up, man.
It might just be.
Here-
I don't know.
here's
We'll
the-
see
No,
what it
it's the
sounds like.
only one on there that sucks.
It's
the
not true.
Halloween
A lot of them
edition.
suck.
It sounds like fucking alligators dying.
Some of those really quiet, but it's not that quiet. I don't know. We're gonna find out when I have to fucking run this.
Nothing
down
else
tomorrow.
is fucked. They all sound fine, but the air horn's fucking screwed.
All right.
We are living in a post Harvey Weinstein world right now. Nobody is safe. And I'll tell you something. I have done and said
Post.
things.
Post Harvey Weinstein, not pre Madonna.
I was raped by Dave.
I have done and said things over the years that were definitely sexual harassment, borderline, lots of things, depending what your perspective is. And I'll tell you what, man, everybody's scared
Another
right now.
Madonna song too.
Everybody's afraid right now. Like this guy, the guy for Kevin Spacey,
Come here, bud.
the doofus from Road Trip, the teacher's assistant.
Bring me a cat.
From Road Trip.
Bring me
said,
Nika.
Said that he
Rex is- I think Rex wants to come
sexually
over here.
advanced him when he was a 14-year-old boy. Nothing happened.
Oh wait.
Once again-
So Kevin Spacey's accuser was 14 at the time.
well, the accuser.
That's
at the
not
time,
cool, Kevin.
The accuser at the time was 14.
Kevin.
Kevin Spacey was
I
26.
guess the user shouldn't meet our cats.
But-
I'm gonna get up and go grab him.
Once again,
Just have
Well, yeah,
Joe
but I
on.
want Xena too. He's not gonna grab Xena. She'll tear his fucking hand off.
this is a situation where nothing happened. He was not assaulted. He was not raped.
Was he peppered?
He felt uncomfortable. Something happened that made this person feel uncomfortable.
man.
But the kid was 14.
I'm the funniest guy.
Should have
I
hit
know.
on 14-year-olds, unless you're like.
This happened
15.
This happened
You're
30
gonna
something
tell
years
people
ago.
this is Nika.
Hey, this is
Kevin
Nika,
Spacey,
my
dude.
cat.
It's kind of Drew's cat, but now it's kind of my cat.
She just lives here for
Yeah, she's-
circumstances we're not going to get into.
Yeah, she's my foster cat, foster child.
Yeah.
Once again,
Foster Grant.
Nothing happened.
Who's
Yeah,
behind
nothing
those
happened.
foster grants?
What was I going to say? There's a big Corey Feldman is like going deep on his pedophilia problems as a kid now. I've been following his shit.
Oh, I've been wondering about
He's
him.
he's about to fucking drop names.
I hope
Pedophilia?
so. I hope he
Well-
goes full in on this one.
I hope he does.
Corey Feldman loves some spotlight.
Corey
so.
Feldman got a bad rep over the years because he kind of seems crazy and he does weird shit. But I totally believe him when he talks about all the Hollywood
Man,
pedophile
accurate.
stuff.
I believe
I
it
have
too.
no reason not to, and he seems very
Anatomic.
sincere. You know,
He's been talking about it for years that these things happened, and he's never named names. But I would love to hear what he has to say. I absolutely would.
I forget who it was. Okay, I forget the name of the guy.
Tell Nicole to
But
bring
some
his
guy, there's a dude with
Tell Nicole to bring
some
Xena to
YouTube
me.
guy. Apparently,
tell
like
Nicole to
did
bring
some.
Xena.
He did a
My
lot of
God,
research, reading Corey Feldman's like books and reading all the shit he does, and he seemed to have he figured out, or he guessed, he had a theory as to who Corey Feldman's one abuser was when he was a kid, and it was someone who was in License to Drive and a couple other movies he was in, and the guy posted on Twitter, and Corey Feldman's response was, good detective work or something along those lines. He did not deny it. He was like, whoa. So, Xena.
Xena. She
Xena.
knows.
Warrior feline.
Warrior princess.
Yeah, it's almost the end, so we'll just end up with a bunch of cats.
It's almost the end already?
Yeah, man. We've already done over
Time
45
flies
minutes.
when you're fucking...
Time flies when we're not
It
fucking
only
it
took
up.
us like 4 hours to get this house ready for the 30 seconds we've been here.
It was at least a solid 2 hours of prep, not including my.
I mean, I
fucking
moved
costume.
a lot of stuff around, and I did a lot of stuff when you guys weren't here. So,
I had to go across the street to have the neighbor help me tie my tie because I couldn't figure it out. And
That's a true story. Drew actually went across the street and had a neighbor tie his tie.
thanks, Jesse. He works with my brother. They have the same job, so I knew he had to wear a tie to
He's a
work.
super cool guy.
We're probably going to go drink beer with him after
In
this.
about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll wrap up in 5 minutes, and then we'll take
had to
5 minutes to
hire-
wrap up chords, and then we'll go have a
She
beer with
being
Jesse.
a
I
bitch.
really have to pee.
Bring her to me.
That's a
I had
big
to
pussy.
hire, like wolf wranglers to help.
Holy shit.
No, we're,
Oh,
Chris's
where's my
cat
cord?
is much
is
larger, of
Xena.
course, and her name is Xena, and she has lots of hair.
It's my original cat. It's my baby girl.
So first,
Check her out.
Say hello, Xena.
She's
you can
she's
look.
got a sick mane.
She has mange.
She does not have mange. She is beautiful. She is the prettiest
Touch my
creature.
handle. so
When we were
much.
kids, Chris didn't just hate cats; he was kind of scared of them.
I was allergic
No,
to him as
assault.
well.
Assault. I need an adult. That's the new rhyme. Assault. Assault.
actually trying
I
to
need
do
an
it.
adult.
I feel like I should be facing my back to you guys and then spin around mad slowly with this. It's like,
You are the only one that
been
whose chair can
expecting
spin.
Stop touching my hand. It's so freaking weird.
Yeah, but I got cords attached to my head.
Oh yeah.
You wanna,
I've been
wait,
expecting
do you want to be
you.
Dr. Evil? Is that what this is
Sound like
about?
Dr. Claw.
Yeah, just, generic fucking,
Dr. Claw from fucking Inspector Gadget.
here you go. Be free,
I
baby.
can-
Oh,
In
yeah,
theory,
I
he was
love
just
that.
a hand.
That's a big ass cat, dude.
Is that a Maine Coon?
She's probably most likely something like that. Norwegian forest, something of that along those lines. I don't really know.
Mika here is just a tiny little runt of the
I didn't
litter.
get her Match.com or her Ancestry.com DNA test back
I
yet.
want to get some done on this cat. Whoever the cunty pieces of shit were who originally owned her, declawed her, and it caused a lot of problems with her life.
Yeah.
It also
Horrible.
caused some problems in my life with her, and
And
that's kind of
my
why she's
life
here.
as well.
Yeah.
It's not
Declawing a
terrible
cat,
thing
isn't that like
to
having
do.
somebody's fingers ripped
They
out?
say it's
Yeah.
like taking your fingertips off for a person. They
Yeah.
get like PTSD and
Yeah, it's
they go
fucked up.
insane off
And
it.
they can't really function properly.
Yeah, they're defenseless.
Yeah, she's here now with two other clawed cats, but she puts up a good fight, even though she's the smallest, because she's a reckless.
They don't really
asshole.
they just don't take her seriously.
Is she declawed
I had
front and
a
back?
declawed-
No, it's
Nah,
front.
this is the front.
I had a declawed cat I grew up with.
We should
And
declaw
she-
Beerwolf.
Can you reclaw?
And she
Total
fucking
reclaw.
Kicked the shit out of everyone.
Dude, you're a genius.
I know, dude.
What were we saying, guy?
Sorry,
Wolf?
guy.
Whatever.
No, I
the
was
fuck
just
you were?
saying, I had a declawed cat. Lived outside. She kicked the shit out of all the neighborhood cats.
Well, she had to.
Well,
You shouldn't leave a declawed cat
they-
outside.
You must have lived in a really soft neighborhood in Linwood over there. Even the cats are fucking.
All that.
Even the cats were
Yeah,
privileged.
they were all,
The wolf did come from the soft
What,
side.
what were
of
the other?
tracks.
All the cats were named like Chaz and fucking
Chet.
Chet Donson.
Chet Donson's going to be calling in the show in the coming weeks. He's a guy who kind of sucks. So
Growing up in Linwood was awesome, by the way. I just want you all to know that.
probably was
Growing
being
up
a
in
little
Linwood
rich
was-
kid growing up in the
It
big
was
house.
fucking awesome. And I was a little rich kid in a big house. That was great.
I don't want to be Halloween anymore. This mask annoys me.
That's why the kids from me and Chris's part of town used to always beat you guys up.
Holy shit, it's Chris.
But
It
whoa!
was always.
I,
shirt
I
on?
never knew Chris had a giant
I'm
South
very
Jersey
Halloween.
tattoo on his back.
Yeah, so they know where to ship me when they find me dead somewhere.
I got goofed on for my stomach tattoo recently.
Who cares? Stomach tattoo rules. It
I
was
don't
actually
care.
my idea.
By the time you see it, it's too late.
Wasn't it my idea?
I don't remember.
It was because that was on that. When I was on tour with you guys, called paramedics. We went down the East Coast, just down south.
Yeah.
And I don't know what had just come out, but it was like the guy. He's like Thug Life or something in the movie, and Schlack was bringing that up. What do I hear?
You hear beer guy chewing on his microphone.
So I guess somehow that morphed into a lot of things, as jokes tend to do when you're fucking 10 guys riding in a van all fucked up and hungover every
So everyone
day.
knows what we're talking about. I have a tattoo in the vein of
Oh, yeah.
Tupac's stomach tattoo in my stomach, but it says Chug Life.
Right. And I was somebody.
You do?
You've never seen it?
That's awesome.
I'll show you when we're done. I would pull it up now, but I'm too dressed up.
Right. I think that was the actual like theme joke of that tour because the other one was "Get sick with it." Just
Get sick with it.
And it's like
always a catchphrase.
When you think of these jokes, when you get back, you're like, "Why did I laugh at that?"
Because you were delirious. and
Yeah,
not
exactly.
sleeping and
Because we
being
were just
drunk every
fucking
day.
retarded. Like, and somehow it came up, and I was like, "Yeah, you should get that tattoo."
I remember before I got it done, I was probably like 23 when I got it done, and I was talking to some guy outside a bar, and he's like, "You're gonna regret that." And I was like, "Fuck you! I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna regret anything." And
Yeah,
I was
why?
like,
What when you're 70 and you don't take your shirt off anywhere anymore?
an ex-girlfriend of mine, initially, she got over it once her friends met me. She was like, "What? What if I want to take you to like a fucking pool party or something? My friends are going to see that." And I was like, "Look, you're dating. They're going to be surprised to see that connected to the rest of this." Yeah.
First
And
of
it
all,
turned out it didn't
that
matter
makes
anyway.
you awesome. If I were at a pool party and some dickhead had a tattoo that
Doesn't
said
it have like
"Chug
a
Life"
40
on his
as one of
stomach,
As the eye in life is
the
a 40.
eye of life is a 40.
that's awesome.
Well, on Tupac's it was a bullet, so in mine it was a 40. It's got a, yeah. All right, so now we're using the wolf. You guys want to wrap it up? I think we did good.
Yeah.
We did a good solid hour.
I'm ready.
So, in synopsis, stop being pussies. Okay,
Everybody,
That's
not just those pussies from yesterday.
Everybody.
All the pussies. Stop.
Everybody.
all of the world, please stop being offended.
Harden the fuck
It's
up.
okay. You're gonna wake up. The sun will shine again. I promise.
Until you die. But then it'll shine for whoever's left over. So just laugh. And
If
enjoy
you're ugly,
yourselves.
get some makeup or some surgery. If you're fat, stop eating shit.
Or
Don't
kill
spend
yourself.
If you're fucking stupid, read a book or something. There's ways around stuff.
Don't spend your
die
time getting
eventually.
upset about stuff when you can
Yeah.
spend it just having a good time and making the
Remember
best
when
of
your
your
par-
short, insignificant life.
Remember when
Make
your parents
love,
are
not
like,
war.
there's starving children, blah, blah, blah. There's kids with shitty fucking lives all over this world living in Africa with like 35 flies on their face at a time.
You know what they do? They wake up every day
Yeah.
and they probably have fun and make the best
Yeah,
of their
they
situation.
just like go out there with like a stick and they're like, I got a toy. And it's like one stick and they all share it for like
I'm
a
gonna
month.
push a hoop down the
Yeah.
street with
Let's
a
go
stick.
drink some brown, disgusting water.
And hope we don't die.
Yeah. And eat 1 grain of rice for breakfast.
All right, Chris, hit the theme music.
What are you looking at? Justin was freaking me out. I was staring at some shit.
I don't know.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween, everybody. And that's that.
Halloweener.
That's the Halloween edition of the world's greatest podcast. It's gonna make your stupid friends sad.
I drew that. It took me a long time with a little tiny marker. It was
I'm
fucking
Drew,
annoying.
Chris, Dave, the Wolf, J-Lo, everybody else. I think you can actually go to our Patreon now and give us money. Check out our other
Please
episodes.
give us
I
money.
like that his mouth opened when I knocked him off.
We'll be back soon with Chet Dodson and Ninjas live from Ozfest. Bye.